Thank you, Mr. Pamgam. Let me come back to the studio. Captain Aliyu, he has said that the president should call Mieti Allah and read them the Riot Act, sort of. How do you think that's going to be? Is it workable, seeing as the president is the grand patron?
Before I say anything, I want to clear every and all doubts here now. I'm Fulani.
Oh.
Good. You see,
you're a black Fulani.
Whatever you want to call me, I am ancestrally, and from where I come from. Go there and ask them. Even the name of the family I come from is a Fulani name. Usman Zaki. That's our ancestor. Mieti Allah Kautal Hori. They are struggling to own a problem. It is not their problem. It's unfortunate. They struggle to own a problem that is really not their problem. Fulani, Eskimo, whatever the killer is irrelevant to the act. You go and kill people in their villages, you rip babies out of their mothers' wombs. It's not...
You will face the law.
Beautiful. You kill 300 cows, you kill Fulani men, eat their cows. It's not about the who or the where. It's about the act.
The crime.
We're Africans. There are things I can do today in my home. I will be disowned. Yes, there are things I can do today. If my dad hears about it, he can just draw the line and say, you're no longer part of us. We won't stand for this. And that is what Mieti Allah should do. Not to continue to own and struggle with owning a problem. They have to come clean. As for the president, with my own intelligence background, there is a problem I still cannot, it is not adding up. I'm trying to see how I can align it. If you understand the psychographics of Nigerian politics and ethnicity, you will know that it is odd, as in very odd, for a sitting president who is Fulani to have to contend with his own kinsmen who are hell-bent on maligning his tenure. For me, a younger Fulani than the president, I can imagine what I will have to go through tomorrow if I want to aspire to national office, given what these bandits, these pockets of murderers are painting of this thing. So the situation between Makban and these Fulanis, as they claim and call them, or cattle herders, is similar to the same conundrum we had over hijab and Islam in the Northeast. People refuse to see the act, rather they look at the form and the persona. It's not important. We had a sensitive issue over whether hijabs should be banned or they should not be banned because we lacked imagination. You don't need to ban hijabs. I can tell you what to do and everybody can wear their hijabs and you have people safe. Now the same thing happens here with the Makban. So it's all upon the president. And there's something I want our president to understand. I say pointedly to him, if he doesn't get, and it's about almost too late, we just have about 8 months to elections, he's in for a surprise. Those bandits will be to him what Boko Haram was to Jonathan. It's that albatross he will wear through the election process. Because, as you can hear from accounts, there is virtually no part of this country these bandits have not wreaked havoc. And the fact that you, Mr. President, is Fulani, is actually your biggest asset, which you are not exploiting. You're supposed to come out
foaming at the mouth.
Wonderful. I just told you that things I can do in my house today, despite I'm my father's son, his eldest boy, he will disown me because he knows he will never stand for that. But when you are keeping quiet, you're laid back about it. It means you are probably the sponsor or you are the sponsor. Those are the only two options. And that's why I say I'm trying to battle with aligning it. Now, coming to security, I find it difficult to understand how I, having sworn to oath to defend this land needs my commander to tell me to swing into action when people are being slaughtered. Except, of course, if my commander is behind the action. I would rather swing into action and secure what I call normalcy. Then you can fire me. I'll go home with glory and pride. So I cannot understand it. And it's all not, I'm trying to identify what exactly, it's not adding up. Having done that, we come again to the communities. These communities are not difficult places to hold if you understand what intelligence is. We used to have a situation, I recall a former Defense Intelligence Agency boss who actually took intelligence to the grassroots. Intelligence is not meant for the hallowed offices of Abuja complexes. You have to take it to the grassroots. If you can get intelligence from the grassroots, then there is no way, there is no inch of land that will be occupied by these people, and you will know. Even those who tend to taunt the Fulanis to attack, you are going to get to them because you have a presence at the grassroots. Our law enforcement agencies have no presence in the grassroots. If you want it, if you want to observe what I'm saying, just try to travel. The farther you go from the state capitals, the closer you are to wilderness. Yes.
Now, Mr. Ote,